Hey, good morning, Joel. Guess what time it is again?
What time is it, Keith?
Well, it's time for Smack and Jack. This lovely Saturday morning in Chester County.
Always good to be back.
Yes, it is always good to be back, and we got a great show for you this morning. Stick around. We will be right back.
All right.
From the Somerset Studios in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's Smack and Jack Live with your co-hosts Keith and Joel Lenderman.
All right.
All right.
Good to see everybody.
Yep, good to be back once again.
What do we got on tap here, Keith?
Well, looks like we got, our usual setup here so far. The joke of the day, which I think there's a couple of good ones from Uncle Brad's joke book.
Yay.
I think we should start writing that in Uncle Brad's joke of the day.
Nice.
Book, yes. Then we're going to talk about these whoopie pies that we had last week. We brought it up just minorly, but we did a little extra stuff.
Yeah, we had a little snack after the show last week,
and we're going to recap the snack.
Yeah, we don't want to keep anything from our viewers.
No.
So,
Yes.
All right, what else?
What else we got? Okay, which one?
See, I go through the effort of creating a cue card for Uncle Keith here.
Which actually is written smaller than what's on the screen you can see. And I don't wear my glasses on the show, as we talked about last week, right?
Right.
So anyway, we're going to talk about building a landing page for your
the email opt-ins and,
yes.
and customers who want to kind of come your way. You want to grab their email. So we're going to go as quickly as we can through setting up a lead page or an opt-in page or a subscription opt-in page or something like that. Okay?
Okay,
What
cool.
next?
Good. Sounds good. Then we're going to have my crazy quote of the week. I got a couple of pretty funny ones this week. I found I must have spent a little bit more time looking for them than I have in the past.
Wow, a little research done on your part.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So then we're going to have a couple of 4% posts. They're always good to see what the people in that group are doing. To give us boosts our confidence.
Yeah, we have a very special posting in the 4%. Well, I wonder who that is.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll
It's probably
find out.
not me, but probably
We'll
somebody
find out.
in this room. Yes,
we
right.
will find out.
Right. Then we're going to close up with a very popular segment is our birthday minute. We seem to get a lot of response on it.
We do get a lot of birthday minute response. Yeah. This is kind of like the Smack and Jack outreach.
It's kind of neat. People check in just to see their name,
Yeah.
for your birthday. It's a neat little thing to see.
Great part of the show. Okay.
Yes.
So
Alrighty.
let's move on here. Let's do our joke of the day.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Our joke of the day is not really accurate because we typically do at least 3 jokes
Right.
of the day.
Yes. Jokes of the day.
Right.
Just doesn't hit the ear right.
Let me turn our volume down just a little bit. So we're going to continue to call it the joke of the day, but we're going to do at least
Just
3
so
of
you
those.
know, there's
Yeah.
jokes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to change the name of the seg. Jokes of the day just doesn't.
No.
For me.
You can give us your input if you like jokes of the day, just because it's accurate. Then let us know. But if you like joke of the day,
For artistic sake,
yes,
we're going to stick with joke of the day.
excellent. All right, so let's not belabor the point.
Why don't we just talk about this for a half hour? And, skip everything?
Okay. Once again, we are reading from Jokepedia. Thank you, Uncle Brad. The biggest, best, silliest, dumbest joke book ever.
And it is
Indeed.
pretty silly.
Yeah, pretty silly. Do we get a little bit of
Oh,
percussion
right.
today
Sorry,
on
I
this?
forgot- I
Just
forgot
a
about
little
the
bit of
percussion.
something, not too much. Because we don't want to upstage the birthday minute, right? Okay. What do you call a cat who can bowl?
Oh, I don't know.
An alley cat.
Oh, yes.
I like that one.
That is good.
There's like a lot of cat ones we've been doing last week and today. So here's-
some family just got a couple of new
yeah,
rescue
and they
cats.
just jump off the page to me.
Yes,
I think,
yeah. That's cute.
it's home.
Yes.
All right, so here's another one. Number 2 in our line of jokes. What do you call a cat who's been thrown in the dryer?
I don't know.
Fluffy. All right.
Good.
One more.
right.
One more from the book of jokes. All right. This is not a cat joke. All right. What do you give to an injured pig?
I don't know.
Ointment.
Hey! That was pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah, that was pretty good. That's pretty good. All right.
Way to end on a low note, but they were good.
We go from cats to pigs.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're
you know,
all in
beloved animals.
Sure.
Right? I mean, I like
We're
bacon.
all on the planet. Yes. I was going to say bacon. That wouldn't have been a good
I have ham and cheese like almost every day.
Yeah. So.
Moving on. Terrible. All right. Tell us about the whoopie pies, Keith.
All right. Well, the whoopie pie, we got a little something here, but we were trying to figure out where the whoopie pie came from.
Right.
Right? And didn't you say something that was originated in Lancaster County? Mm-hmm. Do you have a little thing?
Well, let's see if we can find out. We did some research.
Right. And the funny thing is, Lancaster, and we used to summer, we had a little camper up in Berks County.
Yes.
Which is where we were introduced to them. They were right next to each
right.
other. But,
and you're trying to say, well, we had them in Berks County, but they originated in Lancaster County.
Right.
We had like a little dispute before the show. And
a little
I'm like,
back and forth. We probably should have recorded it. It got kind of...
a little bit heated.
Yeah, a little heated. I still got a good punch there.
Right. Okay, so let's see if we can find that. My point was that, Berks County is, a mile away from Lancaster County.
You can pretty much just say PA Dutch. Dutch comes from Dutch country.
Indeed, indeed. All right, so let me see if I can find that little bit about whoopie pies. Whoops, there we are. Let's go to here. Okay, so right here, we've done a lot of research on whoopie pie, right? So here it is. If you read right here, there's a bunch of stuff on whoopie pies, and look at that. I know. You see that?
I should have gone and gotten more yesterday.
I know.
Man.
I know.
All right. If you've never had one, not to belabor the point, but they are delicious. You don't have to cut it and share it with anybody. It's your pie.
Yeah, and a lot of people have never heard of whoopie pies.
I know.
You know. Anyway, whoopie pies are a Pennsylvania Dutch treat and tradition throughout Lancaster County. Whoopie pies originated in Lancaster County and are one of Pennsylvania Dutch country's best known and most loved comfort foods for locals and visitors alike. And I have to agree with that.
Yes.
Now, over here, they give us alternative names. Black Moon, Gob, Black and White.
Oh, no.
Bob. I don't know what all these...
I wouldn't eat anything that said Gob, that was called
No,
Gob.
I know. That's crazy.
So we'll stick with whoopie pie.
Whoopie pies just work a little bit better for us.
Yeah.
So,
if anybody's out in the Dutch country, well, this is Chester County, and they're starting to move down here. That's where I got them from last week. But if anybody's up in Dutch country, you got to stop by a little bakery and get one because they're
right. And I will say this: get whoopie pies from different areas because they're not all the same.
Right,
There's
they are all
great
slightly,
variation,
yeah,
and as we discovered last week, some are much better than others. Okay,
Right.
So at the end of our show last week. As we said, we always have like a little debriefing time. We kind of go over the lows and the highs of our shows.
right. The lows take up most of the
Most of the
debriefing.
conversation. But we typically have a snack as we're doing, along with our coffee.
Right.
And last week was us eating whoopie pies, and for some reason there was a camera. It must have been one of your surveillance cameras.
Yeah,
on,
I think it was. And it was
while we
running
were
the
eating.
whole
So
time, right?
let's take a look at what happened while we were eating those whoopie pies.
Okay.
Man, that was a good show.
That was a good show.
Yeah. I'm really excited to enjoy these whoopie pies.
Yeah. We just have to get the.
Well, I'm already ahead of you for a little bit. Look,
Yours is already open.
Mine's already open, so
All right, cool.
should probably kept the drums out to do the drum roll.
Yeah, right.
It's taking us back. I think during the summer, this used to keep us fed probably 2 meals out of the day. I think when they were making these up there.
Not to mention the ones that we
Campground. Yes, right.
right? Okay. Let's see how we do with these things.
Okay. Let me try mine. Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
All right. My God, my arteries are slowing. They're clogging up as we speak.
What I really like is like
Man, that's good.
the crystallizing sugar in
Yeah.
there. You like
Yeah, right on the edge.
a little crunch or something. Of course, good though.
That weighs more than a quarter pounder at McDonald's.
I think so.
So that's got to be like a half
It's like
pound
a half pound,
of
pound of sugar.
and lard. I think they still use lard.
Wholesome
up in-
goodness.
Yeah.
Man, I really wish we could share this with somebody.
No, I wouldn't share mine.
Okay, so for somehow somebody stole or videoed that last week. And,
Right. And it looks like somebody went home and they spent a lot of time producing the whole little segment. I don't know how that happened, but there you are. That's about all we. You can't really say much more about
No,
Whoopie Pies than that.
we've gone on and on and
So,
on. But
yeah.
as you can see by that video, it's just a magical moment.
Yes, it is a magical moment.
Eating-
Family, kids, everybody. You know,
Yep.
from 2 to 92.
Yep.
Almost sounds like a Christmas song, but it's a whoopie pie song. Actually, maybe we'll write a whoopie pie song.
Song, I love it, man. New challenge.
All
New
right.
challenge, folks. Okay.
Okay,
So let's
let's
move
move
on. What do we have next here, Keith?
Let's build that landing page. What's that all about?
Okay, so let's talk about building a landing page. We have talked a little bit about this before. We need to move on. A landing page is a lead capture page. Let me show you a lead capture page about what I'm talking about. Let's go here. This is not the one we're going to work on, but I'll show you what a lead capture page, opt-in page. We've all seen these before. We've gone over this a little bit in previous shows. So this is one of the ones that I've used. Okay, this talks about 4%, 7 steps of results. Put in your first name, your email address, and then show me the 7 steps. So we've all done that before. And what happens here is that your email address goes to whoever is promoting this page. Okay, in that case, that's me. And then it directs you also to the video that the 4% has already set up for you. So
Okay.
I get your email, you get directed to another promotion page. Okay. So how do we do all this? How do we do this? Okay, so let's go to here first. You see I have different campaigns going on here. Different campaigns. And let's remember this here. Smack and Jack, 4% free members. Okay, so remember that. This is my autoresponder. When somebody puts their email address in to this campaign, I have emails automatically go out every few days with my autoresponder. Okay, so I've already written these emails. They go out at certain times that I set up. I could have them go out every single day or the next month.
Okay.
But I have them, every 2 or 3 days I have emails that go out. Okay, so Smack and Jack free members, remember that. All right, so let's go to, let's go here. This is my lead pages, okay? This is where I create pages. And I'm going to create a new page. Now, when you go to create a new page, they have templates for you that you can use. And they look like this. So you can go into these and just kind of put in your own information. I have discovered, though, that when I use the templates that are already set up for me, I can't always get it the way I want it. Okay? So I'm going to start with a blank one.
Can't adjust it as much as you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now I could probably upgrade with this particular program, and I would be able to do more with it. But at the level I'm at right now, I can't do what I want. So I'm going to create my own, and I'm just going to start with a blank. So I type in blank, and that searches for me and brings up a blank template. Okay? So let's use template, or a blank template. All right, we're going to call this Smack and Jack Live, D-O-M, Demonstrate. I think I already have
Demonstration. That looks like it.
demonstration.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one thing I don't like about some of these programs is they don't have spell check.
Yeah, it seems like a very basic.
It seems
computer,
very basic. Yeah.
They don't have it.
Okay, so here it comes. This is our blank slate. All right, the first thing I like to do is put a background in. Right now we don't have a background, so let's go over here to page styles. And we scroll down, and it says background. So I'm going to choose an image for background. All right, and I have all these different things in here. For right now, because I've been working with this one here, let's choose that one. We're going to insert. Okay, bam, there it is. All right, now this picture here, I actually got off the lead pages. It was one of the templates, but I just downloaded the background picture. So now that I can use this background picture in any one of the templates that I make.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's go over here to widgets. Widgets. I'm going to put in a headline. So I'll drag that over here, and here's my headline. All right, we're going to say, don't worry right now that you can't see everything because of the print is the same color as her hair, basically.
Okay.
So let's say Smack and Jack steps to success. Is that spelled right? I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I always do spell check as I'm doing this. Right now, I'm not going to worry about spell check. Somebody let me know. All right, now I want to put in a little text. Okay, so I'm going to pull over some text here. I'm going to put it there. Now, the problem is that I want my text over here. Okay, so in order to move this text box over, I'm going to bring in a space, and I'm going to fill up a space over there. So now my text has just been pushed way over here. Okay,
Wow.
so follow these 7 steps let's say to start your let's make that a capital, online career. All right. I think that's right.
Yep.
Okay. Now, let's play around with what this looks like. So let's go to font first off. And I need this to be bigger, okay? Let's make that bigger.
Wow.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's make that 10. Let's make that 10. All right, let's make it bold. And we could make it italicized, but let's not do that. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's center it. Okay, so we're going to center it. The font itself, I'm not real crazy about. So I like to go to this domine, whatever we call it, right? I don't know. I don't know where they come up with these names for fonts. I mean, like, where do they come from? Anyway, so, all right, so there's that.
Okay.
Okay, now I want to put in some more underneath here, but I want it to be a little bit smaller font.
Okay.
Okay, which I can't do all in one box. With this program, everything in that box has to be the same size.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put in another text box down here, there, and I'm going to add a space here, to push it over right under here.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Now, what happened to it? I think it disappeared. Let me do that again. I double-clicked it by mistake. Okay. All right. Click below to, I'm just kind of going on the fly here, to start in the next 30 minutes. Or it would, to get started in the next 30 minutes. Basically, you can start your career in the next half hour. Okay?
Right.
Okay. So let's, again, we're going to make this a little bit bigger. Let's make it not quite as big. Let's do it at like 8.
Okay.
Let's make it bold. Let's make it centered. And let's go back to that wonderful font, Domine, whatever it is, Domine.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, where is it? DDD, where are you?
Ah,
right.
there you go.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So, all right, there we go.
Goodness, in 5 minutes you've done all this.
Yeah. Don't worry that you can't read this up here yet, because we can fool around with that a little bit later, right?
Change the
That's
color
kind of
right.
Change the color. I can start moving things around just a little bit, but I'm going to put everything in first. All right. Now the next thing we need is a place to put your email address and your name.
Okay.
Okay, and that's right here. This is called the form. I'm going to slide that over here, and all right, let's do this. I want that to be under here, so let me see what I can do here. Let's put in a space first. See if there we go. Space. Sometimes just
put that inside that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, not inside, but I just put it under. It wasn't letting me put it under. Okay. So there we go. All right. Now, input your call to action. A call to action is, enter your email address here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, or actually here, let's say, take me, and let's do this. Take AKE me to the 7 steps EPS now. Something like that. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to click here and go to Fields. All right, and then right in here, I want to put email. So placeholder text says email. Email. Okay. Done. Okay. Now, you can barely see it there, but it does come up.
Yep.
Okay. Now the other thing I want to do is I want the person's first name. So when I send out an email, I can actually personalize it. I can say, "Hey Keith, how are you?" All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to add a field, and you see first name. Click on that. Boom. It just popped up over here. First name. All right. Again, I'm going to put in the placeholder. I'm going to say first name. Okay. Done. All right. Now.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah, and again, we can work with the first name. I can make this like the first name email. I can make that a little bit bolder, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. But I do want my first name to be up here. So over here, I click, and I just move first name up top there. Okay, so now I have first name on top,
Okay.
email down here. Let's see if I can make, let me just try something here. First name. Yeah, there's a way. Oh, I could make things required. The first name is not required, so I'm not going to require that. Of course, the email is required, and that's a default. You have to get an email. Okay, so there is a way to make these a little bit more pronounced, the email and first name, but I'm not going to worry about that now because I'll have to look for it. Okay. All right, now let's just take a look at what we have here. Okay, so I'm going to go to preview. This is what people will see when they come up. All right, so far so good. Now, exit preview. Have you ever seen a countdown timer on an opt-in page? You go on and it starts counting down. You have an hour to sign in, 15 minutes to sign in.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's put one of them in. I'm going to slide it right under here. Oh my gosh, look how big that is. It's gigantic, it's like a billboard. No problem. I'm going to add another space right here. And there it is.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to change the style of that. First off, I want it to be evergreen, which means it starts every time somebody clicks on it. I want the countdown timer to be here. And let's do 0 hours. And since you're just putting an email address in, let's just do 15 minutes. Okay? 15 minutes. And now I go to style. I don't like this style. I can hardly see it. Block. Check that out. Let's do boxed in. And I don't know why this keeps dropping down here. All right. All right, so good enough, right?
Yeah,
Say yes.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
You're asking me.
Okay.
I'm so engulfed in the whole thing.
Okay, so now we have a countdown timer. Bam. So when you get on this page, you're going to say, oh, man, I only got 15 minutes. Let me think about it. Oh, I'm running out of time. And I tell you, this has worked for, like, when I'm doing this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, my gosh, I only have 5 minutes left here. I mean, I better do it. I better get that course for $8 because it's going to go up to $200.
Yeah.
I've been fooled by that. So anyway, not that I regret paying $8 for a course that has helped me, but that's, it's kind of the way. It creates a sense of urgency there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one more thing, and then we'll integrate this with the Smack and Jack free members. Okay, last thing here. Let's add. Oh, and I forgot to open up my. Let's do that first here. Let's go back. I'm going to open up my YouTube. Sorry, because I want to put a video in here. My channel and. Videos. Okay, we'll get back to that in just a minute. All right, so I want to add a video. I'm going to put that right in here, hopefully. Yeah, actually, I want that down here. Let's Control Z that. See, it doesn't go away. Okay. Anyway, all right. So you can play around with these, but let's put a video in here. So I'm going to go to here. I'm going to click this video here. All right, because this is one of my promotional ones. I'm going to go to share video, and I go to embed. I don't want people to see videos that come up after mine, so I'm going to take that off of there. I don't really want them to see player controls either. They're just going to watch my video. And I can leave the title on there for now. All right, so I'm going to copy the HTML code. That's this right here, HTML. Copy that. All right, and let's go back to here. And I'm going to click here. I'm going to embed, Control V, right there. Save. Bam! Look what we have here. Let's go to view page. All right, I'm trying to do this as fast as I can, folks, but I'm just doing this so that you can see that these things happen. All right, so there it is. You come to this page, you click on that video. Oh, and then we get that familiar song.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we're not going to watch all that right now. Exit preview. Now, there is a code to put into that HTML. I'm not going to tell you that right now. That as soon as somebody comes to this landing page, this video will start automatically.
Okay.
And you don't have to press that play. And for me, that's major because
Yeah.
someone has to go through that extra step of pressing play.
They may not.
May not. So I have discovered a code that you put into the HTML.
Okay.
That as soon as you get to the page, it starts all by itself. We're not going to talk about that now. Maybe we can do that in another show. Okay? Let's do one more thing, folks, and wrap this up.
Okay.
All right. Now, remember the Smack and Jack free members, right? Let's go. Now, over here, I'm not going to leave this like this. I'm going to move things around, but I'm not going to do it now. We're going to go here. We're going to go to integrations. All right? See the integrations here? All right. I want to go to add integration, and I'm going to go to my get response. All right, get response. Check this out, check this out, check this out. See that? Smack and Jack, free members.
Right. Okay.
Okay, done. Bam. You know what that does now?
Right over to the...
Exactly. When somebody clicks, fills in their information here, it's going to be saved in my email marketing over here.
Okay.
They're going to start getting emails from me because they put in their address here. Additionally, I'll set it up, which I'm not going to show you now. I'll set it up so that I save the email, and then this, when they click here, takes it to the 7 steps of the 4% group.
Okay, right.
Okay, so that, my friends, is how to build a landing page in lead pages. And again, I would work with this. I'm not going to do it now. I'd make this video a little bit smaller. I want it to be over here. I want the timer there. The timer could be a little bit smaller too. And I can work on the text up here. Additionally, I can move the text around, make this picture. I can move the picture around in the background so that we can read all this. We can do this right now. This just needs to be like really big to begin with, right? Let's make it super big just for fun, okay? And I can change the color of this. If it's not good over here, I can change the color of the background. I can lighten that up.
Okay.
Okay? All right, but I think we've done enough on creating a lead page
Yeah.
for today, okay? But
right.
that's, you can do it. It's not rocket science, but you have to practice it. Obviously, I need a lot more practice.
Well,
but
you've been doing it pretty well for, 10 minutes? 15
Exactly.
minutes? Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I don't want to continue too much longer here, but that's how you build a lead page.
Yeah, nice.
Or that's how you build a lead capture page in lead pages.
Okay, good.
All right, so
very good, Joel.
what next? What next?
We got Uncle Keith's crazy
Now
quotes.
it's time for me to take a break and you to start off. All right, let's get your introduction here.
Now, folks, it's time for Uncle Keith's crazy quotes. So stay put.
Okay, we're back with, these comes from brainyquotes.com. Today, this is from Calvin Coolidge, actually. I have never been hurt by what I have not said.
Ooh.
It's a good quote.
That is a great
Yes.
quote, and that's something for a lot of people to keep in mind.
Yes, do not say more
Yes.
than...
Right.
Anyway,
Exactly. Right.
this one comes from Fred Allen. I'm not quite sure who Fred Allen is, but anyway. I like long walks, especially when they are taken by people who annoy me.
Ooh, that is nice.
That is good.
And are we allowed to suggest to these people to take
that walk?
Would that
yes.
be appropriate?
Yes, I don't know.
All
But,
right.
Anyway.
All right,
so
thanks,
that's-
Keith.
yeah.
Okay, so we're back. I wanted to show just one 4% quote, then we're going to get on to our birthday minute, and then we're going to make our exit.
Okay,
We've
all right.
gone on a little bit longer today
Yeah, well,
because
we
of
had
that
a little bit more involved.
that little tutorial.
Hope you're staying with us.
Yeah, all right, so let's do our 4% post. And this particular 4% post is from none other than... Dun, dun, dun. Who do we have
Look
here?
who it is.
Look! Joel Lenderman. There I am, folks. Yeah, so I decided to do my very first posting in the 4% group. And my premise is that, no, I haven't made any money yet online, okay? Which is fine. I'm all right with that. My point was, number one, going back to what Vick has said, what have you done to earn money online? You know, what have you done to actually earn that right to earn money online?
Right.
Okay. Going back to what we've talked about a few times is that you have to learn, and you have to go through the process of learning the business before you start creating income, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But what I did say is that in the 4% group, I have learned a boatload about marketing. Everything that I just showed you, I've pretty much learned through the 4% group.
Okay.
Okay. And if it wasn't for that group, I would not have known about any of that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, now, the reason why I wanted to share this particular post, look at all the feedback that I've gotten from other members of the 4% group. Number one, saying, just stay with it, stick with it. Number two, saying, here are some other things that you can look at, you can check out, other videos. Nigel down here, again, man, he's gotten back to me like 3 times. Just yesterday, most recently, was another website saying, Joel, I think you should check this out, because it goes over a lot of video training, how to create opt-in pages and lead pages and all that type of stuff. So it's just been very supportive. It's been very
The community
nice.
is very helpful.
It's great. And again, this is the first time I've ever posted myself in there, so it's nice to start getting that one-on-one feedback. And these people are from, well, number one, Nigel, I believe, and I apologize, it's not correct. I believe Nigel's in England.
Okay.
And these other, I know Narandra's in England. These other people are all around the country, Canada, all over. Okay, so having that connection from people just basically all over the world has been really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the only thing I wanted to share there. So that brings us back to the birthday minute.
Birthday minute.
Here we go.
And now it's time for the Smack and Jack Birthday Minute.
Birthday minute! Birthday minute!
Woohoo!
Birthday! Happy birthday!
Birthday minute! Woohoo!
All right.
How long have we been doing this? And I can't just walk over to the party store and get the ones that go at the kazoo sound.
I know.
I mean, they've got to be like
it's
29 cents.
I'm not going to say it's pathetic, but it's
It's
borderline
it's close.
pathetic.
It is
Yeah,
close. So
yeah.
we'll work on that. For
I
the coming weeks.
gang.
I mean, if we can get so into whoopie pies, can't I just take 5 minutes and get? Anyway,
Well, it shows where our priorities are. I'll tell you that.
Food and not sound effects.
Okay.
All right.
So let's go on to our birthdays. We got a whole boatload of birthdays today, as we kind of discovered last week.
Yes.
This Saturday the 29th. Here we go. All right. So Saturday the 29th, which is today. I can't believe it's July 29th already, but here we go.
Something.
All right. We begin with Glenn, John, Kirsten, Michael E., Michael S., and Robert. Woohoo! Happy birthday to everybody having a birthday today. Tomorrow happens to be July 30th. We start with Chris, Jill, and Julia. Woohoo! Monday the 31st, we have Chris. Tuesday, August 1st, we have Susan. Wednesday, August 2nd, we have Andrea, Donnie, Lisa, and Chris. All right. Thursday, August 3rd is a very popular day. We have a lot of people on this day. All right, so let's begin. We have Anne, Craig, Eugenia, Jean, Judy, and Tom. And Friday the 4th is pretty popular too. Friday the 4th we have Beth, Karen, KJ, Tim, and Missy. And 1 week from today, Saturday, August 5th, we have Leslie and Todd. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! All right, give it up.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all
Happy
those
birthday.
folks today. All those folks today and this week. All right, let's get out of the birthday minute. Here we go.
And that was the Smack and Jack Birthday Minute.
Birthday minute! Birthday minute!
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I think that
Well, Joel, what a big show today we had.
it has been a very big show here.
Stuffed a lot of stuff into that 45.
Yes.
Well, 50 minutes we're up to now.
Yeah,
So
50 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow,
That's a
this
good show.
is our longest show ever.
We're gonna have
so,
to have a big snack on the wrap up.
Yeah, I know. I think between the whoopie pies, which seem to go on forever,
It did seem to go on forever.
and the lead pages, which
the
went
lead
on
page,
forever
yes.
and ever.
Yes.
Okay.
But that was informative. The other one was just kind of filling, as it were.
Right, Philly.
All right.
Okay, so let's get into our last scene here. We will see you guys next week, right?
Yes, I'm planning on being here. I hope you guys are planning on being here too.
Yeah. All right. So until next week,
So, remember, you deserve a thought of your own.
be in touch.
Jack